Hello, my name is Abie Pino. I am from Alamo Navajo Reservation. We are here in Advanced Range Management class, and the field method I am going to present is basal gap intercept. The basal gap intercept is a field method used to measure gaps along a line intercept transect of about 100 feet. You record every plant that are right on the line. Measurements must be done from the beginning of one plant base to the end. The basal gap intercept field method gives a good indication about runoffs and water erosions. It also gives a good indication about the rangeland and its cover. This method can also be used to measure and record a variety of plants such as moss, annual forest trees, shrubs, and other plants. Similar to biomass and ecosystem processes, there is no need in determining individuals within a species and can be used to measure plants, mosses, and lichens at ground surface. Depending on climatic conditions, basal gap may vary greatly. Also, it is not affected by utilization of animals, but still hard to measure plants with single, small, tiny stems. Materials needed for this method are a metric tape, pins to anchor your tape down at both ends, a clipboard, and a gap intercept data sheet. All gap measurements must begin at 0 and work towards the other end. The person doing this should stay on one side of the transect line. Look directly downward at the tape and using a meter stick or regular stick to project a line vertically on the ground. Do not consider gaps that occur off of the measurement or the line, transect line. When doing all measurements, it is less important that you have the exact location of the start and stop of gaps, but rather that you are correctly identifying the gap stops. In order for the plants to be a basal gap stopper, the plant base must be rooted in the soil and is an obstruct that an ant walking along the line on the soil would have to step off to get around. For basal gap, the minimum diameter of a gap stop is 1 millimeter. When doing these measurements, basal gap stops can be either alive or dead depending. But the plant must be anchored into the ground. Also, litter is not considered to be a plant base.